Hello, and thank you for joining me. It's Boggy here. And as you can see from the title below, I want to touch on friends as relationship spoilers. I have previously done a video on deceit, and even though I didn't spell it out clearly in that video, deceit can be a marriage spoiler if at the beginning of that relationship, one one partner in a couple concealed information from the other. Another video I've done was on pornography. It's a three-part video. This also is another relationship spoiler. And if you want to find out more, you can go and watch those before you come back to this one. So today, this is my third point on relationship spoilers, and I'm looking at friends. We do know that when couples come together, they bring in a relationship their friends, and together with their new partner, they can form a new set of friends. Now, among your friends, it can be a good idea to be careful and mindful about those you spend a lot of time with. It's good to be mindful about those you entertain in your home because you just never know. Not every friend might have your best interest at heart. So you have to just be mindful who you listen to, who you talk to, the people you share your problems with, those you seek advice from. And to also know that your happiness may not be pleasing to some of them. So I've mentioned that you could be so happy that someone might be looking at their own relationship and not finding that same kind of happiness. And then they start to compare. And in that comparison, they become envious or jealous of your relationship. That is a possibility. On the other hand, it could be a single person who hasn't found someone to be in a relationship with. They're just living their single life, and your seemingly very happy life can cause envy and jealousy in the same way. So I want to just flip it a little bit and just say again, if you have single friends, maybe their lifestyle can also look very appealing and can be a detractor. It can make you start to think you're not that free in your relationship and you want to relive your youth and be as free as your single friend. And then you find yourself spending more and more time with them. That could be detrimental to your relationship. So, how much time you spend with such people, seeking advice from such people may not be a very good idea. Like now, as a single person, those of us who are single, it doesn't mean we can't suggest things to people or give advice to people in relationships, but we have to be mindful the kind of advice we give to friends if they turn up to us and maybe are complaining about something that's not going right in their relationship. Also, as a single person, I wouldn't want to entertain my friends who are married to be spending too much time with me because that would be a problem. So, the people you spend time with matters. Those you confide in and take advice from matter. The type of conversations you have and the type of conversations you entertain have an impact on your relationship because when you go back to your spouse, you play back conversations that you've had with certain friends. Now, some of these conversations can be healthy, and others can be detrimental. And you can have examples where I'll give you an example where a girl runs out to her girlfriends and she probably has a worry in her relationship and shares it with her friends. They'll give her all sorts of advice. And that is where we have to be mindful who we share our problems with. And sometimes there'll be generalized statements as men are this, men are that, they lie, they cheat, they this. All of these negative things are not always true. And what happens is they impact you and you take that back to your relationship. Likewise, a man can be running to his male friends and telling them about his issues. And unless they are mature, they might also just start generalizing. They might not want to encourage the friend to fix whatever the problem is, but they might just say, yeah, that's how women are. They are all gold diggers. They only want money. They're materialistic. They are loud. They talk too much. They gossip. They're jealous. That also can have an impact, and it remains engraved in the man's mind, and he takes that home to his relationship. And these are the ways in which friends can either directly or indirectly affect someone's relationship and lead it to ruin, in other words. So some people or some friends can knowingly or unknowingly pitch couples against each other with the kind of advice they give. So we just need to be mindful. I just wanted to share this and just say be mindful of who you confide in when you are in a relationship. I've heard that sometimes it's really good to talk to a couple, an older couple that you admire and that you look up to. And sometimes you can learn from them and they can learn from you too. However, if you just don't want to share your problem with any friends or any couples, if you're Christian, you can speak to your priest. They're trained in their years on how to suggest and advise couples. They've done counseling. You can talk to a pastor. You can even talk to a counselor. Why not? So just wanted to share this point and just say be mindful of the friends you have, the friends you talk to about your problems, the friends you run to. And those of us who are friends to couples, let us also be mindful when someone brings a problem to us, the sort of advice we give them. We should be encouraging them, sorry, and not trying to put fuel into something that is already looking really bad. So I'm going to wrap up here and say, please do keep healthy relationships, keep healthy friends. Don't spend too much time with friends who are not focused, who just jump from place to place or party to party, who just want to drink and have fun, you know. All right, I'm wrapping now, and I just want to thank you for watching and remind you to always be thankful for your life, be happy for every day, and keep smiling. Please do come back. Thank you. Bye.